Good morning. Those were 3 deep breaths. Those were 2 more. One more. And another, holding at the top for a bit and releasing with an audible sigh. Good morning again. This is our shorter form morning meditation to ground and protect and connect before we begin our day. Find a space that is comfortable for you, not so comfortable that you fall asleep. One that is quiet, where you'll be in a space of not being disturbed for at least 10 minutes. Settle your bottom into your seat. Imagine that you can connect it and stabilize it. Your tailbone connects and extends beyond your body into your seat. And all of your weight goes down there to the space that was built to support you when you're in a seated position. Continue to breathe, not exaggerated. To settle into a deeper breath cycle. And your breath is a cycle of inhaling and exhaling. Excuse me. That was a burp. It's okay to burp as you prepare to meditate, as you prepare to center, to ground, to protect, and to prepare for your day. This is not a session of preparing that is akin to making to-do lists. This is preparing your being, your consciousness, your soul, your presence to be present in the world today, to be fully present in the moments in which you inhabit, that you encounter. Not present in the past, like yesterday or the previous moment, or in the future or in the next moment, but in the right now. For the right now is all we ever have. And it's full of so much that we really don't have the capacity to properly be present in any other moment than the one that exists right now. Breathe and release. Release yesterday if you haven't already. Hopefully you get into a cycle of releasing at night, going into dreamscape, and awaking the next, and going as soon as you can into this meditative moment before anything else starts in the day. I like to wake up and immediately meditate. Sometimes that means that my meditation happens while I'm reclining. Sometimes the bathroom calls a little more urgently than a meditation. But I try to make the very first thing I do. Usually it's writing down my dream, because if I don't, then it'll escape me. And it's important to keep a good journal, a good chronicle of what happens in dreamscape. And then the very next thing is my meditation, because I want every moment of my day. I want to approach every moment of my day from a space of being grounded. And as your soul care community says, so that I can greet it in my fullness. Everyone and everything in my fullness today. And in order to do that, I must meditate. And so must you. So I'm glad you have joined me this morning. Inhale. Hold. And exhale with an audible sigh. Let us begin by imagining, connecting through the top of our head, the very top of our being, opening to connect with our Ori. Some traditions call it our higher self, our higher consciousness. In African tradition, it is our Ori. Invite that higher part of ourselves that's most connected to spirit, to God, to those beings that are in the spirit realm. Good morning. I'm here to connect and be with you. Thank you for being with me. I open to receive the wise and well guidance and presence as I move forward today. The highest part of myself, the best part of myself, the wise and well only parts of the spirit world. I imagine the sun and the warmth and the energy from it, and I pull it down. Pull it down, in and through me, to be a part of me, to integrate with me. Good morning. May this energy flow through me, cascading down, over and through me, highlighting every part of my being, every cell and every space in between every cell. And this energy continues to cascade down as my mental energy shifts down to balance and be present throughout the rest of my body. That energy that fuels me and runs me is not only located in my mind, but throughout every other part of me that also has its own intelligence. Down, 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 this energy flows as my whole being is balanced and empowered and energized and activated. More specifically, the energy flows to my other way of seeing beyond my two physical eyes, my spiritual eye, so that it perceives clearly, that I discern with clarity, down to my sense of smell, down to my lips and my tongue where I voice, so that my words have the strongest, clearest power, most sincere and authentic power to create, to manifest, to make possible, to make probable. I create with my words, with what I speak, down to my throat, where what's inside transforms into something that can be spoken. Words have power, and I intend not to be an echo of others' intentions, but to be the words, to be the proclaimer, to manifest my life, my future, what is today and what is to come, and how I consider yesterday down into my heart, where I have emotion and where I care for others, and where there are proper boundaries of mutuality. That's where I can love. And I love me first. And I can be healed and whole when I'm in relationship with others. Down to my solar plexus, just above my belly button, my seat of power, where I hold all that I am in this world, how I show up and how I interact, how I go forward, how I initiate. That is my offense. Because in any good game, every player has both an offense and a defense. If there's to be any forward movement, if there is to be any success, any good, sustainable, lasting results from my efforts, from my dreams, from my desires, I have a well-rounded, balanced team, if you will, for my purpose, for being, for my call, why I'm here, and what I do. Down to my sacral chakra, where there are emotions that run through me, especially as if you are a highly sensitive being or an empath. May there be cleansing from the top of my head through the rest of my being that we've gone through, a cleansing, so that today is refreshed and anew, and especially here in the space of emotional receipt and holding, that only here are my emotions and no one else's. Cleansing others' emotions away, rinsing away and returning them to their proper owners. And my emotions that are here, may they be processed, understood clearly for what they are, and cleansed so that they are healthy emotions. Not denying any of them, let them run through me. Identify them and place them properly, and integrate them into who I am and what I intend and who I be. Down into my root chakra that grounds me to the earth so that I'm solid and cared well for, below as well as above. For I am in a physical body, and I connect with physical power in the earth. Imagine your footprints in a space that is nurturing for you. For me, it's a field, a lush, broad, green field of tall grass as far as my eye can see. And my footprints are imprinted on this space, and no one else's feet can fit these footprints. They are mine and mine only, and they are secure here on this earth. And the energy goes down to the layers, through the layers of the earth, to its core, down to where it burns and where there's unlimited power and fuel and balance. And it does a U-turn down there and comes back up through the core of my being, and mixes with the energy from above, and they both balance each other and move through every part of me, every limb, every tissue, every cell, every space in between each cell, to hold me together, to keep it together, to propel me forward. Inhale, hold, and exhale with an audible sigh. Good morning. We ask, our spiritual team. Now that we have connected and grounded and are cleansed, to protect us. Imagine a tool of protection that works for you. What is it that you imagine? Is it a shield? Is it a bubble? Is it light? Is it smoke? Is it even bricks? Sometimes we need bricks to protect us. Something very solid and secure. Where is your flexible opening of protection? There must be some way for energy and air and spirit to get through when you are hyper protected. What is your protection? Ask your spirit guides to protect you in a way that allows in what you need and keeps out what doesn't mean you well. Imagine your protection now. Thank you. I hope you're smiling. I am. I feel connected and cleansed, protected, energized, empowered, activated, and ready for this day. Anytime throughout the day where you may feel agitated or taken out of this centered space, know that you can return to it at any time. Not necessarily to repeat this, but you may if you want to. But just that you can shift your consciousness back to this time. That is a benefit of our memory, to reclaim what this moment provides for you. And let us shift our consciousness back to the present, to feel our body, feel your fingers. You may want to rub your hands together, rub your fingers together, wiggle them, wiggle your toes, shimmy your body a little bit, your shoulders. Drop your head a bit. Take it over to the side gently. Drop it back to center and take it over to the other side gently. Feel yourself fully present in your body. Have a good day today.